To get what you want in life, you must first become that thing of consciousness. And to become that thing of consciousness, you must really believe it. That's the key. You have to believe it. You have to have faith. You have to have faith in the thing that you want. But having faith means you have to believe it. You have to really become that person, right? In mind. That's the key. Become that person in mind. But the whole key of it is, like I said, is to have the faith. Without the faith, it doesn't have anything, right? Because with faith or belief is how everything came to be in this world, right? With all the technology, all the skyscrapers you see, everything you see, right? It all came to fruition through belief. Someone believed they could do it, and they had a thought in their mind, and they made it happen, right? They made it happen. And the fact that you couldn't see it with your physical eye or the five senses doesn't mean it didn't exist, right? Because all things exist in eternity. But the fun part is when you know that belief is the law of life, then you know that you have everything, that everything's already done, right? Like, take it back, for example, like 20 years ago, right? 2005. In 2005, nobody could have visioned the world we live in now, right? Like, we have electric cars, we have social media, all that stuff, right? Like, nobody could have visioned you could make money off making videos. Just regular videos, like regular people, everyday people making videos, and you can make money off it, like having a channel, having your own platform, right? Making money off short form content. Imagine telling somebody that in 2005, right? They would look at you crazy. They'd be like, it wouldn't make sense to them, right? Like, they had, you could make money off the internet back then. They had like e-commerce, very subtle forms of e-commerce, like eBay and stuff like that. But for most of the part, most people, you get to work some type of job, some type of work to really make money for most people. But in 2005, smartphone wasn't even out then. It was still flip phones, call and text, 3G, not even 3G. It's like just call and text. And it had internet on there. They had internet on flip phones. It was trash. It was like very slow. But yeah, fast forward 20 years later, now we have literal computers in our hands. And who could have envisioned that? So imagine what the next 5 to 10 years is going to be. And it's all built off belief. What we believe, or how we believe in the future, how we believe it in now. Because the future is based off the present moment, right? Your future, there's really no such thing as the future, because all things are now, but your future self is based off how you think right now, what your thoughts and feelings are right now. That's how it works. But the key to get what you want in life is to have that faith. Because without the faith, we wouldn't have all this stuff. We wouldn't have all this technology. We wouldn't have all these things, right? So you have to really believe in whatever it is you want. It doesn't matter how crazy it may sound, or how unattainable it may seem. Have the faith. Because with faith, all things are done, right? Right? Mark 11:24, whatever things you so desire, believe you have received it and you shall have it, right? Remember, the Bible is a user manual to life. The Bible is a training guide. It tells you all the things you need to know about this reality and how to play in it, how to play the game of life. Because your energy, your frequency is predicated, or your reality is predicated off your vibration and your frequency. How you think and feel really determines your reality. Because your reality is based off your perception, how you perceive things, how you perceive it to be. Because remember, the world bends to you. The physical world bends to you. Because remember, the physical world isn't real. The only thing that's real is the spiritual world. Your vibration, the vibrational reality. That's the only thing that's real. So the physical world is a shadow of the truth, right? That's why they say you can only see, I don't know the number, but it's like not even 1% of the electromagnetic spectrum, right? You can only see very little, very, very, very little of what actually goes on. So we're in this human form, we're limited, right? We contracted from our spiritual form, our true essence, right? And contract into, lower our vibration down into this physical form to experience life, to really experience ourselves, right? When you experience ourselves, to feel something again, because we're perfect in our true form, we're perfect. So we come down here to experience the duality of life, right? The polarity of life, right? We experience the highs, experience the lows. You know, most times we're neutral, but it's fun, right? It's crazy it might seem. Our higher self came down here to have fun. It's really a journey. It's a journey of self-discovery again, because you literally wiped your memory of all things you knew, because you know everything in your true form, right? And just experience it all over again. Experience yourself all over again, which is the fun of life. But all things are created, all things are done in creation. Creation is complete, right? Creation is complete. Just how a video game, when the programmer codes the video game or makes the video game, the game is done, it's finished. But it's up to you, the player, right, to level up in the game, to do all the things you want to do in the game, right? You could spawn in the game, start playing the game, right, load it up, and stay in the same village that you spawn in, right? Stay in the same little level 1 place that you spawn in if you want. Or you can explore, you can have an adventure, you can go out and start to level up, start to find things, explore. That's how reality works. And having that fear to explore and to go on an adventure and to try new things is really what keeps us down in life. Because remember, our natural vibration is perfect, it's high. Our highest form is, you know, love, fulfillment, you know what I'm saying? So it's only us, right, on our physical form that really lowers our vibration, right? We lower our vibration with our limiting beliefs or faulty beliefs. And that's what lowers our vibration in a sense. But people who do live a mostly negative life, they do experience this feeling of peace and love and fulfillment. They have glimpses of it, and it reminds them who they truly are. But it's up to them to really cultivate that energy and to really live that life, right? To really believe in something greater than what they tell you or how they program you to live life. Because they program you to live life in a very mundane, very dull existence, right? That's how they program you to live life. Because it seems like a lot of people seem stuck in life, or they feel stuck in life because they're programmed to think that. They're programmed to think they're just this little munchkin, right? That's like this little person that just so happened to just be born in the fucking, excuse my language, in the earth or on the world, right? Just living out their little lives. But the true essence is God form, right? But they don't want you to know that, because if you knew that, if you were taught all this stuff at the beginning of the game, right? Then this game, or the way it works right now, at least the old paradigm, it wouldn't work, of course, right? They have to keep that power. They keep you thinking that you're nothing, right? That's how the game works. But yeah, just whatever you want in life, you have to have that belief in yourself, right? You have to have that belief, you have to have that faith, right? And you know, a lot of people talk about like manifestation or reprogramming your subconscious mind, which is, it's all true stuff, it's all real good stuff, but that comes with that stuff is automatic, because it comes with how you think and feel, right? How you think and feel, how you predominantly think and feel is what wires you, right? It's what wires your subconscious mind. It's what wires, or what brings in, or what tracks the things in your life, right? So the only thing you really have to do is really just focus on your own energy, focus on yourself, cultivate that energy. And like Neville Goddard says, feeling is a secret. What would the feeling be like if it were true? And harness that feeling on a daily basis, right? Right, get to the point where you have that feeling 95% of the day, 99% of the day, 100% of the day, right? It takes a long time, so you might not be ever 100%, of course, because we're human, but you can get very close. You can get very to like 98%, 99%, and next thing you'll know, you'll be living a whole different life that you thought, or that you used to live from your old beliefs. But remember, feeling is the secret. Cultivate your own energy and really live your ideal life. Thank you.